Hello and welcome back. Here is a very quick demonstration of how mass attack actually works. Mass attack is when you surround the enemy and the enemy gets a penalty to his initiative. And this penalty to initiative is important because whoever has the highest initiative shoots first, or rather, for every point of initiative you have more than the opponent, 20% of your strength shoots before he has a chance to shoot back. So if you have 5 or more points of initiative above that of your opponent, then you can shoot all your strength before he shoots back. And this is of course important because the more kills and suppression you do, the less fire you get in return. So this engineer now, he has the odds 5-4. So if I move this tank, well, first I will split it to make it easier to demonstrate. And one tank, and we can look here. Now the odds have improved. It was 5-4, now it's just 4-4. And this is because the unit on the left here, this tank, now creates a -1 penalty to the Polish infantry initiative. And if we now use this one and we compare them, we can see that the initiative value is the little lightning bolt there. I have 4 and the Polish infantry has 3, and that is not the adjusted value, that is his printed value. So in this case, if I use the mass attack, the Polish infantry has an effective combat initiative of 2, so I have 2 higher, so 40% of my strength shoots first. So let's stimulate that, and I do more damage to him than he does to me, but it is not a great result. Let's just look at the log, and here we can see mass attack -1, so 4-2, 2 points different, so 40% of damage is applied before defender can shoot back. So I will now undo that attack. And I will now select this little tank, and you can now see, no, there is no mass attack pop-up. Nothing. Why is that? That is because engineers do not help with mass attack. So the engineer can get mass attack bonus from other units, but it cannot provide mass attack. And that is because the engineer provides a lot of other bonuses, ignores entrenchment and so forth. So the game developers has decided that it does not contribute to mass attack. Now I will use this tank, this one I split off, and drive it over here. The split tanks can provide mass attack to each other. And also, look at this. Now it says mass attack and mass attack ×2. And that is because when there is 1 hex of separation between the attacker and the flanking unit, then the initiative penalty is doubled. And also the initiative penalty is combined. So if I do this attack and we look at the log, then we can see that now his penalty is 4 and is 3, so now the difference is 4, so I apply 80% of the damage first. But in this case, if you look at the log again, I don't do so many kills and suppression. I do 5 kills and suppression total, and therefore the Polish infantry, even though I shoot first, has plenty of strength left to shoot me back, and engineers do not have all that great ground defense. So we are going to undo that again. And I am going to drive this tank over here. And now we can see it gets a mass attack bonus from both of these. In this case, mass attack starts to matter because now I am attacking with a unit with considerably higher ground defense. But let's move this recon also, and I will even split it. So first, no, it couldn't go that far. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is open terrain, so it cannot go that far. No, that was very strange. Why, if I split it, I should be able to go there. And the other unit. Okay, so I had to just select it again. Okay, misunderstanding on my part. So now this little guy, he has maximum bonus, but no, there is also a problem. Recon, like engineers, do not contribute their mass attack bonus because they have their distinct special bonus from reconnaissance. But already here I have 4 points of mass attack, which brings my mass attack bonus so high that his initiative is 5 points lower than mine, so I get the full bonus from that. Also, I get a 10% accuracy bonus because of reconnaissance, but we can talk more about that later. So we look at the stats here, and now all my damage is applied, but still I cannot fully suppress or kill his 15 strength points, so he gets to shoot back. He only shoots back with 7 shots. The rest is it. So he has 10 remaining, and 3 of those are suppressed, so he only gets 7 shots back, but he still manages to do some damage. But if I did this, now the odds are much better. And also, before I did anything of that, I would of course shell him with my artillery, and I could maybe bomb him with my bomber. And now, and he will also surrender because I have used my splitter. But that is how mass attack works. So you can get a total of mass attack bonus of 8 if you completely surround a unit. But note that mass attack requires the unit to have its attack left. So as soon as a unit has attacked, it stops giving a mass attack bonus. So this gets a mass attack bonus, but if I attack now, and this guy wants to attack in return, he gets no mass attack bonus. That is because this one has already attacked. But now he's weakened, he has only 8 strength and 1 suppression left. So that's okay. So this is how you can use mass attack. So having more than 5% of 5 points of initiative above your opponent is wasted. So at some point mass attack stops doing you any good. But of course, surrounding the enemy is always good. You can prevent him from retreating, and you can also make him encircle, but we can talk about that in another video. Bye.